No, it's just much easier to manage the workload there. There's your Lake Burren.
Yeah.
Inbound circuit area at 04. Traffic Gympie.
All traffic in the Rainbow Beach area. Sierra Papa India has just dropped 2 canopies from flight levels overhead the Rainbow Beach Township. All traffic Rainbow Beach. Traffic Noosa Tiwa Sling 8667, now 2 miles south Mount Ewa 2500. Tracking for the Tiwa training area, traffic Noosa Tiwa.
Alright, so we can make a right hand turn onto sort of towards the coast here.
Bravo Island, Tango Oscar Lima is 1,500 on climb, 3,500 and tracking east for Morton Island, that's all traffic. Southern Bravo.
How far over, Tom?
That's pretty good, yep, that'll do it. Once we get sort of a beam Noosa and over some non-built up land beneath us, have a little bit of a play and then we'll scoot back down over the beach.
Okay. In the event of maybe you didn't notice another plane in the vicinity kind of coming close to you, what's standard brake, kind of left or right or?
So in the event that two aircraft have a traffic conflict and they're flying at each other head on, both aircraft alter heading to the right.
Always to the right?
Yep, always to the right. And the standard give way rules is if you have an aircraft on your right, you give way to the aircraft on your right. So if we had another guy that was going right to left, out towards Gympie for example, and he was coming past us here, and there was a collision or traffic conflict, then we would give way by steering right because he's on our right. Yep. And then we'll pass behind. Yep. A lot of people don't understand that.
Well,
yeah. So you just got to really watch them and don't ever assume that he knows that he has to give way or that he should give way. Ultimately, the rules say ultimately that both pilots are responsible for maintaining separation, but these are the give way rules.
It would be hard to figure out who was where and after a big event or something. So.
And I mean, when you start talking about two high-performance single-engine airplanes as well, they can be at a closing speed of 330 knots, which is like 650 kilometers an hour. So by the time you see it, a small aircraft that's 30 feet wide, to the time you're on top of them, very quick.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to Good communication will help with that. Make sure you're on the correct frequencies and you're updating position and intention broadcast. If both pilots do that, they'll hear each other and know that they're within the same relative area.
Yep.
You establish communication and separation a lot earlier before there's a conflict.
09, touch and go.
So we're just coming out overhead Yamundi here. The Croy Township out to the left, it's Mount Croy, just left of the nose. Mount Croy is up at 1,300 feet, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then your one up here, that'd be Mount Timbiwa, they call it, or whatever. Some people call it Mount Pomona, the one next to Pomona there.
Yep.
Just on the other side of that, about another 10 miles, is Gympie.
Yeah.
That's sort of funny because you're going, there's Gympie, there's Noosa.
Yeah.
Why does it take me 50 minutes to drive there?
Yeah.
Flying makes you speed everywhere because it takes forever to drive everywhere. When I was in Bly, I used to fly over Bly on the way back to the airport.
Yeah.
I'd be on descent sort of into the airport, come out over the top of Bly and I'd look down and see the house and the airport. I'm like, well, it's take 15 damn minutes.
Yeah.
I could turn the engine off now and I'll glide home. I could make it. I could glide to the airfield from here. And I'll be there in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So as the crow flies, I think that's where a lot of it comes from too, because it's not an extremely fast machine. Over the ground now, we're doing just over 200 k's an hour.
Yeah.
At 1,500 feet.
So is aeronautical knots different than on...
Nah, same as boat.
Same as boat, okay.
Yep. And just like distance in the boat, they'll use nautical miles. We use nautical miles as well.
Yeah.
And nautical miles, rather than like a predefined measurement of distance, it's derived from latitude and longitude. Well, not longitude per se, but latitude. So the distance between each parallel of latitude is 60 nautical miles, or 60 minutes of latitude. So 1 nautical mile is 1 minute of latitude.
Yeah.
So if you're on the 27° south latitude in the 23rd minute, then from if the aircraft is situated bang on the 27° south latitude, you fly south for 23 miles, you've flown 23 minutes of latitude. So that's where they get nautical miles from.
Yeah.
It's not true for the longitude, because the meridians are not parallel to each other, so the closer you are to the coast, the shorter the minutes become.
Yep.
Sorry, the closer you are to the poles,
Keep the traffic Victor Mike Sierra is downwind on the 14 for
because they converge to the poles.
That's it, yeah. It's
interesting stuff though.
yeah.
Traffic Noosa Tiwa, sling 8667 beam Mount Karoy, this time 2500 tracking for Tiwa, and onwards will be southbound over water for the Sunshine Coast, traffic Tiwa.
Traffic Gympie, Jabiru 4214 turns base, runway 14, full stop Gympie.
There's the Noosa heads here.
Yep. Beautiful.
It's a bit hazy today. On a clear day you can see Fraser Island just sort of straight up here.
Yep.
You got Double Island Point up the top there, then it comes back around through Rainbow.
Yep.
And you got Fraser Island.
R44, we've got Foxtrot lifting from the local, from the resort helipad for a local joy flight.
So would you consider today like a calm day then, or average, or?
Yeah, it's average.
Average.
Yeah, it's average. It's not bad by any means. We've had much worse lately, that's for sure. The weather for the last month, even 2 months, has just been really challenging.
Yeah.
For us, it's okay with the instructors are all happy to fly in it, but it's.
State your position again, please.
Yeah, mate, over the Rex at 1,500 maintaining, going to do another orbit, and then I'll be tracking back for the mainland.
Yeah, roger that, mate. I'm heading up to the Rex. I'll be well underneath you.
Yeah,
Runway 14.
the instructors are happy to fly it. Do you know what I mean? It's not so much you can't fly that day legally, and as far as aircraft capability and part capability goes, it's fine. But for basic training, for the student to really get the most from it, we really need the weather to be quite calm in most cases.
Cessna 172, Noosa heads 1,500, heading north, but turning around and coming back to the south.